and we may be headed to freezing in some areas. The National Weather Service placing most of the hill country under a freeze warning from 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. We think the coldest temperatures out there will run about 28 to 32, but even in the surrounding areas that aren't officially under the warning, some patchy frost is going to be possible in those cold, low-lying valleys. For more on preparing for tonight's freeze, let's go out live to Lindsey Bramson. She's outside our KXAN studios.
Jim, you know, it's not something you typically think about in April. And while plants and bushes like this may be okay, it's other plants you really want to make sure you cover up and also bring those pets inside. Many I spoke with are worried these possible freezing temps could hurt local crops.
I've never covered this late. This is the latest we've covered, and we've been here 15 years.
With temperatures expected to be below freezing in some areas, Dan Copeland, who owns Sweetberry Farms, isn't taking any chances. His team of farmers spent hours covering strawberries with these covers, which are 50 feet wide and 300 feet long.
The blooms is 30 days from a bloom to a fruit. So if we allowed those blooms to freeze, then 30 days from now, we wouldn't have any fruit.
Despite heavy wind gusts Monday and already colder temperatures, some visiting from out of town still made it a point to stop by.
We're being blamed for bringing the weather with us from Seattle.
Leaves a lot of the berries unpicked.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to get some because there's a lot over there and you can only do so many over here.
And for Dan, there's also the fear of this kind of weather hurting business.
Oh, we'll pull some off for people to pick, for sure. But it does hurt business because nobody's coming out in this kind of weather. So we're not going to take a chance because here we are in the middle of picking. We got a lot of strawberries to pick, and it's just not worth it to take a chance.
And again, just make sure you really cover up those plants that need it. Now, the owners at Sweetberry Farm tell me they will be open tomorrow. They just may have to come in a little bit early to uncover all those berries. Reporting live downtown tonight, Lindsey Bramson, KXAN News.
And these unexpected freezes have caused damage in the past. Last year, we showed you how a late freeze in April hurt a local vineyard's bottom line.
Here's the stuff that it's just all frozen and dead and falling off, and then we have to see how many of these will push a new bud. And then
at the time, Gary Elliott from the Driftwood Estate Vineyards estimated he lost about 1/3 of his 60-ton crop of Sangiovese vines. State law allows him to bring in grapes from other areas to supplement his business, but many other Texas wineries suffered the same fate last year. The only recourse, paying a higher price to import grapes from New Mexico or California.